I think now is the perfect time to spill the beans on what really happened when the Welcome to Wrexham Film Crew filmed us. Before we get started into today's video, I just want to say if there's anyone new watching the video, get down there, click the red subscribe button with the notification bell on for all the best Wrexham FC content on YouTube. The stats over the last couple of days have been incredible. I'll put them on screen here. We've gained hundreds of subscribers and it's incredible to see, so thank you so much for your support. We're back in the hot seat today for yet another video on Wrexham FC. Today there's a bit of a twist. It's quite a special video as well. Today we're going to be talking about what the experience is like and what goes on behind the scenes when the film crew for Welcome to Wrexham come and film at your house. A crazy experience. So on two separate occasions, I and my dad were filmed for the Welcome to Wrexham documentary. Unfortunately, I don't think, well, I know for a fact that these two occasions where they did film haven't made it onto the documentary, which is a real shame, and the footage did get deleted because it wasn't going to be on the documentary again, which is a shame, but it doesn't stop me from telling you the incredible story. So the first time that we were filmed by the documentary was for the Wrexham versus Torquay match. You might have to rewind a couple of years. It was in December 2020 when we played them away. I think we lost 3-1 or 3-0 or something. A very bad day and a very bad time for them to come round to our house and start recording. It all started when Milosh, part of the film crew, did get in touch with me saying they would love to come round to our house and film some bits for the game, film our reactions, film just everything, because they'd obviously seen the YouTube channel. By then we were on like just over 1,000 subscribers, so it was crazy to see still back then that they did know about me. He did ask when he could come round and film. We said the Torquay game was the perfect opportunity. They came, a crazy experience. They came in there, I think it was a Mercedes black van. There was about 6 or 7 of them, I think, off the top of my head, working everything out downstairs, filming and stuff. For me, I was 14 at the time and I'd never seen anything like this before. So we did have, I believe it was 3 people downstairs checking the video that everything was going right when they were recording. We obviously had Milosh there, and we had someone, surprisingly, he was fair play to him, he was sat on my bed for at least 2 hours filming our reaction. How he was able to squat in that position and film with a massive camera, fair play to him. It must have took some balance to sit on my bed for at least 2 hours, which is crazy. And we had a camera that was mounted on a tripod that was just placed behind my table that is there. So yeah, a lot of cameras, a lot of stuff going on. It was me and my dad, we were sat right exactly where this table is mounted. We were watching the game. We had someone in the corner, like I said, filming our reactions, getting different shots, different camera angles. They also filmed bits before the game of the scenery outside my house. I'll overlay a video of what it's like outside my bedroom window, and then they obviously did film after the game, just us talking, etc. I will actually link the video in the description of our reaction, so bear that in mind when you're watching it, that there was a film crew that were filming us whilst we were reacting to this game. Like, it still doesn't sink in for me as well. Like I said, I was young, I didn't really know too much of what they were coming around to do. When everything was in place and we were just seeing all of the cameras everywhere, the equipment, very surreal. And yeah, all the film crew that did come to our house that day were very nice, very top people. Like I said, couldn't have asked for better people. They were friendly, made us welcome, and they made us just feel comfortable around the cameras and just said not to worry too much about what you do, what you say. So yeah, very nice people. So that was the first occasion when they did film us. The second one is a little bit more crazy, right? This story is one that I couldn't have imagined happening. I can't remember the exact date, but I think it was in May or June 2021 last year. We did go to the club shop, just a normal day, bearing in mind. We had dropped off a signed shirt a couple of weeks prior to going to the racecourse to go and pick it up. So we had gone to pick up the signed shirt from the small temporary collection bit of, because obviously COVID was happening at the time, so the club shop was shut. So we went and picked it up, and as soon as we were walking back, I was walking back to the car, these 2 people who were part of the film crew recognised me and said, "Are you Liam Roberts and stuff?" And I was just like, what's going on here? People have now spotted me. I've just come here to get a signed shirt. And then they crazily said, do you want us to film you going around the pitch, having a go at playing on the pitch and scoring a few goals? When I heard those words, mind blown. So I went back to the car. I wasn't really dressed for shooting and scoring penalties at the racecourse ground, but it's an opportunity that I will never forget, and that sort of makes the experience of doing that. So it was me and my dad, we went in, we had a tour of the majority of the ground that we were allowed into. We had tours of the changing rooms, the gym, the old gym that they used to use, and we could see all the players' boots, the goalkeeper's gloves and stuff. Unfortunately, there were no kits in there. That was very good to just see the behind the scenes in the changing rooms, because I can't remember the last time I went in there. There was a very modern feel when we went inside, which I can remember when we last went in. It didn't feel like that, but it just felt fresh and it looked really slick inside. I think they've changed a couple of things since then, but yeah. And then the crazy part was we got to walk out the tunnel onto the pitch. Bearing in mind, I think it was like days or weeks before they were about to rip the whole pitch up and relay the new pitch that we did have installed last season. So a couple of weeks later, and this experience wouldn't have happened. So we went on the pitch. Understandably, it wasn't in the best condition because obviously the season had ended. They were about to dig it up. There were places where they were prepared to dig up, but luckily we were able to have penalties on the racecourse ground. So, you know, they gave us a ball, the National League ball, which I still have to date here. This is the exact ball. I believe it was used in a few matches as well. It must have been used in some, because you can just see there it says WXM on it. So whether this was used for training, matches, at least it will have been used for training. So crazy to think that old or present Wrexham players have kicked this ball. This is the ball that we scored penalties on the racecourse ground with, the same end that Mickey Thomas scored the free kick against Arsenal, and just the amount of players that have scored in that goal now. They also got us to point out where we did sit on the ground. They filmed that. We got to meet the groundsman, who was incredible, another great person. You might see him at the matches after the game taking the goal down. He was very, very nice, and he got involved with some of the stuff they wanted to do us with. A great experience, a funny experience, and like I said, these experiences will never go away. And like I said, it is a shame that the footage did get deleted, but at least I can remember it and tell you this story on a video. I've got something to confess as well. I missed my first penalty. Not a good way to have your first penalty on the racecourse ground, but I did in fact hit the post, the right post. Not my proudest moment, but I think I scored a couple after that though. It's every Wrexham fan's dream to go on the pitch and score, and to say that I've done that and just had a kick around for about half an hour, 40 minutes on the racecourse ground, official pitch, the oldest international stadium in the world, is crazy, and one that I cannot thank the film crew of Wrexham enough for. So I think that is the right way to conclude the video. Two absolutely crazy experiences for me and my dad. And like I said, ones that I could not be grateful for enough. Obviously, the one that is always going to stick out to me is going on the racecourse pitch and being filmed. You know, if we wouldn't have gone that day, picking up the shirt, probably would never have happened. But like I said, all the film crew were incredible people, so lovely. And they are a credit to the club, and they should be really proud of how the documentary has come out. So I think what we can gather from this video is the fact that anything is possible. I don't want to go into cringy stuff or anything, but like I said, I started off Wrexham videos just after lockdown. Wasn't really too sure how I was going to do and if I was going to continue doing them, but I can tell you now, I'm so glad I did, because it's led up to here and we're sitting on 5,600 subscribers, closing in on 800,000 video views. Like I said, 3 years ago, when I hadn't even started YouTube, I had 0 subscribers this time 3 years ago, and then fast forward 3 months later, I couldn't have wished for a better start to YouTube. I know there is a lot more to come, and I will continue to put out these videos, so if you could help out, go down there, subscribe and turn the notification bell on for all the best Wrexham content. Like I said, crazy last 2 years for me with the documentary and YouTube and stuff, and especially the documentary. I'm just about to watch the new episodes now. It's Thursday 25 to 5, and yeah, it should be a good Thursday night. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like. And also, like I said many times, subscribe to the channel with a bell notification on so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.